Alright, hello friends. It is Schrient and it's time to check out Yes Your Grace. It was on Game Pass, I thought I'd give it a try. It looks like really fun. I played a tiny bit before to check it out. Let's see how it goes now. Start a new game. I like pixel art, it's really pretty. Click on the petition to call them forward. Audrey. It is time. I had better put on the crown. So you're playing as the king of the country. Time to find a crown. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. Crown of the King of Darwin. It's getting a bit rusty. Wear it. Wear the crown. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Where are the doors? Okay, this is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. It's a pretty big castle. Your Grace. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, so big? There's too many of them. You have no chance of winning. You let them off, the rest may follow. Whatever army is sparse as it is, we need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. So yeah, I have decisions I can make in this game that change the outcome, I believe. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. Spare him, or there's no place for cowards on my band to kill. I will spare him. With courage, we will defeat the enemy, no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go and stand for Darwin. Thank you, Your Grace. Better stand with the other men. Over here, Your Grace. What is it? How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Swarg himself walked our lands. But then walls won't last long and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We better get started. I have gathered archers from all the other walls. They're waiting you at their wall, Your Grace. There's still time to put up white flags. No. Never. Oh, look at the mountains. Archers, Sons of Darwin, put up a white flag. I say Sons of Darwin. My brothers. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. And today, we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you fight for all you hold dear. For Darwin. Oh, is that like an army down there? That scream. Yes, Your Grace. One year earlier. Here I come. Are we playing hide and seek with somebody? You found me. Well done, Father. Come on now, Larissa. It's not often we can do this. I told you another time. Don't want to play. Are you told for this? Louisa, that's no way to speak to your father. Louisa is stick in the mud. Shut up, Arsalia. We can see you from miles away. Okay. You know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. I really used to love to sit here and knit. Now she seems more peace. Gets more peace in our bedchamber. Okay. Arsalia. Got you. No insult to your sister from the gardens. This has ruined everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Well, they're cheery sisters, aren't they? Luisa's such a dumpling. Okay. And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sadani. So he has 3 daughters. Forgive me your grace. Playtime's over. Interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Greveno, week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, your grace. You shorten visiting hours. So people come from all over the kingdom. Aurelia, it's a wife. Could you go and speak to Alicia, my dear? I tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gone to her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wondering about at the wall. Of course, my sweet. Dungeon guard. Your grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry floor has collapsed, as well as some walls in our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix things before they get worse. Otherwise we'll keep losing supplies. You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay. New entry. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note of the encounters in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. The oldest of Eric's daughters, Luisa is smart, polite, and learns quickly from mistakes. She is 13. Eric's middle daughter, Asalia, is adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think about her. Sadani is Eric's youngest daughter. She observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. Aurelia, the Queen of Darwin, Eric's wife and mother of the 3 daughters. She always happy to advise the king on important matters. Alright. Feathers. These pigeons always bring such much mess into the throne room. The river brings a lot of wildlife to the area. I enjoy the sound of birds chirping away each morning. Your grace, my daughter's wedding's at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What my daughter-in-laws think of our family. You want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine in the market. We'd only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. We have 30 and 20. Alright, I'll help. Kind of a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Well, yes, the thirst, the worst. It will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Oh my gosh. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Alright. Make the best inn around. Don't ever come back. We have 15 gold left. Oh, 18, okay. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night. Unseen and unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. Heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find the responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. Never seen anything like this. Like, so I'm going to say anything to tell me more? Alright, my agent will check the village. Generals to deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Click on the glowing flower to advance the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. You gotta go see the daughter. hard to leave this room. I've noticed. Arsalia? Yes, father? You explained to find the gardens. What's the matter with you two? You and Melissa used to be best friends. You mind why Zoyce is such a big baby? That is the kind of thing I mean. He's annoying is all. Isn't going anywhere, is it? To make you like her. You need to stop fighting for each other. Salting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. Ah, but it's so hard. I'm sorry, father. I won't do it again. We'll see. Darn, it's worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary. Sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. That could have been me. Do you see what happened here? On the other side would have been crushed. This is a sign. They have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. Dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you in here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. Well, the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Oh, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I've been enlightened. I will never do such a stupid thing again. Serve our purpose now. Just maybe let me out. Alright. Got enough. Hope you learned your lesson. Really? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. Mushrooms. Dungeons are a mess. There's mushrooms growing here. I don't even think what else is growing in there. It's quite pretty though. It's gross. Heroes and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. So, if I go up here, what will happen? But yeah, I've been trying to get my microphone better. It's acting annoying.
I don't know.
Oh, it's you. You stop fighting for your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? See, something's wrong. Why don't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? This has been pretty nasty. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Okay. Bye. I think I can end the week here. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. Buy upgrades and fixes for the castle on the left screen. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button. Alright. So it looks like broken pantry. Oh, I'm losing supplies? Is that it? That's bad. The fixed pantry, if it takes 12 gold, I have 20. Fixed market stall, get 2 gold per week. Let's fix that. I have 22 gold still. Yeah, let's make sure our supplies are good. Save and continue. So I'm fixing the pantry roof and fixing the market stall. We doing things. Week 2. I wonder how many weeks there are. General. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon those bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Redhead, sharp teeth. A crest of Redovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here. Tell me. Whose banner are you wearing? Is it true that you're from Redovia? Your man is right. Adovia's my home. Soon yours too, ha! No, it's not. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? Just making a living. One man might call it plunder, I would call it, hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? You're just a barbaric thief. We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow these barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There's no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Throw him in the dungeons. You'll rot in a cell with the mushrooms. Don't want to let me go, but don't have the guts to kill. My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. Is it really about this? What do you make of this, Audrey? Rodovians, here. How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? A lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. Ooh. I'll make some preparations. But we're not very good war-wise. Banker? I'm here representing Bank de Florentine, Your Grace. Heard that your treasury has seen better times. But I'm here to help. Okay, how's this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for you to use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. If you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies till your first loan is repaid, and vice versa. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. Just pay back what you take. Gold? That's a good idea, I don't know. You can offer 50 gold or playable for 5 weeks. I'll take it. Perfect. Well, that's it. I can't do another loan. That's all for now. Alright, the Bank de Florentine is always happy to help. Yeah, bye. Larissa, hi. I bring news, Father. Arsalia sneaked out last week. Arsalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't stay where she had been, but Sedani is thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Just call your little sister thick? That's horrible. Those two chit-chat all the time. They don't think I realize. Thick? Don't speak ill of your sister. What's gone to you, Larissa? Arsalia sneaks out to some weddings, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden. Better talk to Arsalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. There's a chance you could do so. 2 weeks as the general takes them on. Alright, our general will try to find your son. We will ask around and see if he can track down your son. Okay, people are a little happy with that. Hope he still is in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. You're welcome. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I'll be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they're keeping her. Find everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. I need your help, Your Grace. Do I have a general? No. Alright, take the gold. Better play it safe. Let's not get them reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. Let you know how it goes. Alright, Pietro. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone's following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How could I know? I haven't done anything right. Better be going. Okay. Random. I wish there was just a map button. Because trying to get out is annoying. Sometimes. Who's at the gardens now? Oh, the one who snuck out to the wedding I helped. Yes, father? There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you spent on help them outfit, it definitely was. How do you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I heard all people say is all. Come now, I know about the wedding. Larissa told me it happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, said Donnie. The Donnie. I'm worried about you. Wouldn't give myself if something happened to you. Oh, don't worry, nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone had found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I want a little fun. Isn't you like 11 or something? Dang. Larissa said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Larissa. Since she turned 13, she thinks she will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it'd be best. That way she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. Doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You're confined to the castle. No more visits to the market. Horse riding? I'll tell Audrey to suspend your riding lessons for now, just in case you have an idea to ride off to Parsius or Calador. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid Larissa, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names and the threats. Better talk to Larissa. These girls are a little troublesome. But yeah, he said he wanted to talk to his wife about the whole ordeal. Darling? Foreign barbarians visit us this week. Verdonians have come to Darvin. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Verdovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Brian, was it? Doesn't matter. After 13 years, a Verdovian shows up at our castle. Yes, Larissa will soon become a woman and we will need to find her a husband. And Brian, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I didn't think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. Got into us. How could we have promised our daughter's hand to Verdovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. You can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we'll solve this. What now? What are we going to do? If Brainerd shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. Just need to play stupid. Unless he shows an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Verdovians get to Darvin? Anything's possible at this stage. We did send the band to the dungeons. Maybe you could question him, see what he knows. And see what I can do. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince or lord even. Yes, but let her marry a thug? Can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. Yeah. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I will stay here. Tired or old, one of the two. All this, probably tired. Now you. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. Not or truly. Enough of these games. Tell me why you're here. I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see. Brian, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow. He's raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he got a chance of mingling with the royals. Still can't decide, is he the mad one or is his followers who believe this bulk? They're really insane. Great, so they know about it. He will stay here for a while longer, maybe it'll be useful. As long as I don't die of boredom first. Okay, so the Rodovians are on their way. So are you just confined to this castle? Oh, it's you. Arsali told me what's going on. Arsali told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why is that? You want to marry a stranger? You're a grown-up woman now. You have to get married at some stage. Have to get married at some stage. You're a princess, and every princess needs a prince. Getting upset and not talking to us won't help, but I can promise that we'll take it slow. Time will show. Oh, okay. That wasn't very nice, helpful. Oh yeah, I can just end the week. Week 3, please. Well, I fixed those, so they should be fine. Repair the theater? Sure. Or does it take more time than like 1 week? I hope not. 32 gold. That was creaky. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what we promised. Gods have granted us their strength. Raven, the king of Redoni. Oh, hello. So you have a king after all. There's a king and army follows. What promise are they battling about anyway? I don't know. Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them. Problem is, our treasures means better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. In the council chamber, Your Grace. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. The only thing left worth giving to the dogs now. I want to kindly ask you for 7 pieces of gold. Or 5 stacks of supplies, Your Grace. That we can at least keep our children fed. Take some gold. Hope you can make it count. We will, thank you, Your Grace. Okay, they're happy, you're good. Try to be nice to people. Come with business proposition. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve us more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and gradually guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money off the business. Sounds good. Here you go. Sounds like he said bye-bye. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. It's going to work well. Your Grace, our disease is growing in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes all over the place. Came out of nowhere. If a dark force departed upon us. Hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. Thank you, it's more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, Your Grace. My supply is getting kind of low. I have to go to the council chamber now? Everyone's here. Your Grace, I appoint a scout. He will let us know we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on Allies tab. You can talk to nearby lords and suggest inviting Talus. You can reveal details, each of your potential allies. Oh, you can give me 3,000 men. Nice. Ada can't really give much at all. Great Tower should visit for a week. If it's army, we should be able to repel Redovia. Know what they come with. Thank you. Hey, little sprite. Hey there. Oh. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Pumpkin? That's new. I like it. Your Grace. You shouldn't be playing here. Then I always say not to play here. But this is my most cherished place of the cast's fortress. We have the most finest item to your father. Please let me stay here. Don't break me, I promise. Go and play in the gardens. That sound. It's like, eh! Don't grumble. Go, go, go. In the gardens later. Bye, Sadani.